Hello, kids. Today we're doing a real nice lasagna, and there, light. Let there be light. We're doing a real fancy lasagna and a real fancy bruschetta, and then some broccoli. Right now, though, I'm gonna let you in on some prep time. That light's really bad, isn't it? I got like Phantom of the Opera going on my face. Whatever. So come on down, take a look-sees. I don't usually let you in on all the prep, just cause whatever, but. This is a big fat bowl of warm water with some salt, some chicken bouillon, and a little bit of olive oil in there. We're going to go ahead and soak the noodles. I don't like to cook these lasagna noodles. Ooh, these ones are fancy. You got to break them in half because I'm going to cook them in those little... Oops, sorry. Those little muffin tins I have. You got to be real gentle with them. And then I've got one big white onion that I've already cut in half. I haven't peeled it yet. Mother Hubbard. Oh! Okay, this is making me really annoyed, peeps. Don't buy this brand of lasagna noodle, ever. This one's already broke. Maybe I should just soak them all and then cut them. Listen, broke. Back. Jeez. Are you laughing at me? Because I'm laughing at me. They're never this bad. These ones are like real brittle. In the background, I have Kristen Chenoweth from her solo CD, Let Yourself Go. This is really a process you could have missed because I look like a complete moron with these effing noodles. Oh, great. That's not even close. Whatever. Ah! Mother. Oh, look. That one worked out just lovely. Alright. So we're going to do some broccoli, like I said. This lasagna, it's going to be a beef lasagna. I've already got the 1 pound of ground chuck that has thawed, and now it's just hanging out in the fridge, waiting for me to do something neat with it. Okay, these noodles, I just want to make sure they're all coated with the water. And they're just going to soak. So they can go away. Cool. Neat. Alright, so let's get working on the onions. We're going to grill these up. These are going to be for the bruschetta. Now, I don't know if I can actually call it a bruschetta. I don't know what technically makes it that. And yes, I'm aware of it. Name actually being bruschetta. But like I've said before, I don't speak other languages, so I just say it in my own language. Okay? So yeah, this big white onion, we're going to use another white onion for the pasta sauce, but we don't need to do that yet because it's really easy. So yeah, now I'm just getting everything ready. So anyway, this bruschetta has... Oh, there's Fran! You don't see her. They don't see you, Fran, only from the butt down. You're good. Well, now they just saw you. There she goes. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so the bruschetta, or whatever, has, I'm going to turn this on, because we're just going to grill these up dry. So yeah, it has onions, tomatoes, and garlic, olive oil, feta cheese, Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, and then some dried basil. It's really good. I made it last night as a midnight snack for myself. And if you're on my Facebook, you already saw a picture of it. Why? Because I'm so effing cool. Alright, let's get the rest of this guy cut. Whatever we don't use for the bruschetta can easily go into the sauce mixture for the lasagna, right? Now you don't need to put any liquid, any butter, or olive oil, or anything in here. Just kind of let the heat do its work on these guys. Okay?
Oh, I'm crying.
I've got a nice thing of bread that Jim got from the store. I don't know if it's French or what kind, but I'm going to do that for the bruschetta. It's really nice. Oh, I've got a cappuccino. Okay, and then tomatoes. I'm going to cut these up and then put them in a reserve bowl for later. What the hell? I'm just going to do like half slices. You see what I'm doing? Okay, I've got this bad boy. It's cut in half. Pretty thinly sliced slices. Now I'm making enough for 4 people, so I'm going to use a tomato and a half. I might end up having to do more, but I only used a quarter of a tomato for myself last night, so it should be good, yeah? And then I've got another one here. I don't have a tomato corbor. If you did, then you could use it, but I just use my handy dandy eyesight skills. I'm so nifty. Cool. Are you super excited yet? Ah! Ah! I am. I guess I could make the sauce right now, huh? And then it could just kind of hang out. Okay, so there's our tomatoes. They're going to go in the fridge. Fran has run to the store to get queso. I love the smell of onions. Now, hold on, I'll bring you over here so you can take a look. They're just getting kind of their grill on one side. Give them a toss around in here. You just want to get them, you still want them to have their crunch and their consistency, so you just want to get them a little cooked. Not completely cooked all the way through, you don't want them super tender. But see how you're getting brown on there? Okay. Cool. I'm going to check what veggies we have for the sauce and get my stuff together. I think we'll just go ahead and make the sauce, put it in a thing, leave it off to the side, and then we can layer our lasagna when the noodles are done and when Fran's got cheese and when the kids want to eat. I'm going to cut the broccoli and just let that hang out. You don't need to see me cut broccoli. You know how to do that, yeah? Okay. So meet me back in a few. Okay, so look, for sake of time and due to circumstances beyond my control, the sauce segment had to be edited out. Yeah, think about them apples. Anyway, let me tell you what you do. So you take your ground beef once it's browned, and you sprinkle in about a tablespoon and a half of flour, okay? Then you take a can of stewed diced tomatoes and half a jar of like store-bought marinara sauce. Put that in there. You do half a cup of red wine, and you let that all boil together. And then I added my onion, which was half a white onion diced up. And then I added like just a little smidge of green pepper that I had, and I put some pepperoni in there and a little can of mushrooms, the fake mushrooms. Well, they're not really fake, they're just those chintzy ones. Anyway, I did that, and then you just do your seasonings. Garlic, lots of garlic. I put in minced garlic and a tablespoon and 2 tablespoons of the garlic I got out of the jar. Black pepper, sea salt. I did oregano, basil, and the combo. What is it? The Italian combo, and then I added a little bit of green seasoning and some butter. So really all you do, the seasoning's all up to you. Just make sure you brown the beef, throw some flour in there, some garlic, your other veggies, a little bit of red wine, and then the tomatoes and the pre-made sauce. Let that all boil down, and then it'll be a nice thick consistency. The butter helps just to give it a richness, and taste it along the way. Cool? That was the sauce. Okay, be back in. Hey everybody, welcome back. Now that no one's in the kitchen with me, we're just going to assemble these lasagnas. Alright? I've got my canoodles, I've got my sauce. Now remember, I just soaked these noodles, I didn't boil them. Alright. I've got a spray. This is a canola spray. Now you can obviously do this as one big pan of lasagna. I like making little individual ones. That way if you had like somebody that had an allergy to something or just someone didn't like a certain something, then you could do it that way. Okay, so These noodles are atrocious. Put one on the bottom. Of each one. And then we're going to get a scoopy kind of thing. Yeah, let's do this. This sauce got real thick and real nice. So, 1 scoop. The first time I made lasagna for Fran, it was one of the days I said, hey, why don't you tell me what you want for dinner and I'll make it. She goes, well, I really am in the mood for lasagna, but that'll take too long. And I said, lady, it takes like 20 minutes. Who are you? And she didn't believe me, so I made it in like 20 minutes. Okay, this is an Italian blend of cheeses. Let's see. Mozzarella, provolone, Romano, Parmesan, Fantino, and Asiago. Looks like I'm only going to get 1 helping of that in this lasagna because I don't have enough. The cheese is really up to you. I like to, look, I didn't even get this all the way across. I like to do American, actually. It's so, like, totally ghetto, but I love it. Okay, and this is just mozzarella. Okay. Now, we're doing the broccoli, too. I haven't forgotten about it. It's just hanging out in the pot over there with about 1.5 inches of water and the lid on. But I don't have anything turned on with it yet, okay? I love cheese. I think I've mentioned that before, yeah? Alright, let's do another noodle layer. These aren't actually, they broke real crappy, but they aren't as bad consistency-wise as the ones that I used last time. Those were total suck balls. Okay, another noodle. And another layer. We're getting to the top here, so we're going to do the cheese, 1 more noodle, and then another layer of cheese, and you're good. So it's really just 2 layers of, like, layered stuff. Hey, redundant. Ah! Make sure you wash your hands a lot. Because, it's way easier to use your hands for a lot of things than utensils. Okay. Now you could obviously use ricotta. Ricotta is very, is generally what they do in lasagna. I just don't, I don't know. I don't really care for liquid cheese. Oh, this is all stuck together. Beep. Now I've got a healthy leftover portion, which is cool. I'm going to put that stuff in the fridge. I'm just going to let these hang out in the oven until I'm ready to cook them. Fran wants to eat at 7, so I don't really need to put these on until about 1:45, and it's only 6 o'clock right now. But these, all you're going to need to do is put them in an oven for at 425 for probably about 10-15 minutes until they get the brown on top that you prefer. Some people like it real brown, some people like a little bit of burn on the cheese. That is all preference. These are crap noodles. Right. 1 more. That one's not fully soaked in. Ah. Crap. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Okay. Some more